So a very big thank you to our admin. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. We can see that the recording has started. Thank you. Yeah, so someone left us the chat and the person said that I wasn't able to join yesterday class. I will make sure to watch it. But I have a question. The data set sent, when are we to submit the dashboard? Yeah, so I'm going to leave this question for Mr. Brian because so the person is asking that the data set for the class, that how do they access it?
Yeah, good afternoon, and we are very sorry for the delay. So it was due to a network issue from Google Meet. We are trying to recording. The recording has started now. Yeah, so before we can issue any certificate of participation, firstly, you need to replicate the dashboard. You need to ensure you perfectly build the dashboard. Then post it on LinkedIn. Ensure you tag all necessary, tag the facilitator, Mr. Dickson, tag the founder, the community, and the moderator as well. So with that, we then you can send it to available emails to issue out your certificate. And likewise, we are going to look out for the best dashboard design and the best submission. The top 3 will be given a free Microsoft voucher for any exam. So the top 3 will be given a free Microsoft voucher for any exam. So I'm imploring you to take this opportunity and ensure you listen attentively. Go onto YouTube, search for CodeSphere. The data sets we used will be available on YouTube, but the recorded video is available on YouTube. Search for CodeSphere, then you will be able to watch the video. Thank you. Mr. Dickson.
So
Mr. Dickson.
Yeah, one more thing before we start the class. So it means that you will be able to access the data set for the class on YouTube as well. For those of us that will be watching it on YouTube again, so you'll be able to access the data set on YouTube. So the video and the video and the data set for this today Power BI Masterclass will be available on our YouTube TV. So our YouTube TV is CodeSphere TV. So on YouTube, just type CodeSphere, you will see our pop-up. And for those of us that are asking for the deadline will be communicated to everybody. Yeah. So yeah, Mr. Ditton has been able to share the data set link again. So thank you very much, Mr. Ditton. You can start the class, yeah. So you can start. We are not waiting for anybody again.
Mr. Dickson, you are muted.
Yeah, I've already unmuted. So I hope you can hear me now.
I can hear you.
All right. So I said we can start from where we stopped yesterday. So so we are going to start from we are trying to create this measure yesterday, this month over month year. So somebody called my attention yesterday. Yeah, based on that question, the person is right. So what really happened with that code or with that DAX was I use a wrong name for description. So we are going to do the correction before we move further, and we need to create more of that same measure. So for like we have created for sales, so we are going to create for quantity. for total order and the average order value. So let's quickly correct the word of revenue. So what really happened? This 9650 is the up arrow. So it's because of is the up arrow. Then the 9660 is the down arrow. So the name I use here is correct. So that is why if you look at it, let's go to the everything is working perfectly. Why? Because I used the wrong name for the wrong code. So let's quickly go there. So what I will do, I'll edit it. Instead of 5, I'll change it to 6. So I'll change this to what? To 5. Then I'll come to this place again, because if growth is greater than 0, should be what? Positive arrow. So I'll edit it to what? To positive arrow, and this to what? To negative. So it will still give us the same result I'll be having since, but I just want it to be clear so that some people will not find it difficult to understand. So here to be negative. Let me make it in this way. So well, so 6 down. Okay. Then let me edit this. Okay. So we still have the same result. So for today, so we are going to continue from here. We are going to create for the one for quantity. So we don't need to start from scratch again. So what we need to you copy it, then we can edit it, or we can modify it. So I'll go to quantity, new measures, then so where we have rev, I'll change it to QTY, that is quantity. Then coming to this again, I can change this to QTY. Let me make it TY underscore. So previous QTY. So then I'll change this one to my total quantity. Then I'll change this to previous quantity. So then I still need to change this again, because since I've already changed the name, the variable name, so I need to change this to the correct name I gave. So I'll change this to QTY. Everything is here. Change this to previous quantity. Previous quantity. Then let's create the color. Okay, the color code. Quantity. Color. So we're going to use switch. Yeah, I think that is what we used yesterday. Equals to true, comma. Okay. Can call this MO cost. Okay. Create it greater than 0, comma, give me green. Those, comma, month on month. Okay. Let me add quantity to it so that I can easily identify it. Quantity less than 0, comma, open quotes, I'll give it red, comma. So this one now be that is a normal one. So let me just use black for now. I can change it later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's showing red because I didn't create the measure for it. So I need to create it separately. I months new quantity equals to divide total quantity minus PM quantity, comma PM quantity and 0. Close it. So this has been settled. So let's go to order. We're going to create the same thing for order 2. So let me quickly copy this from here too. Copy. So I'll rename this word. So my month on month under count. So I can leave it just under counts. So I can rename this to what? Under. Then this will be my what? Under count. I think under count. Then under reverse month under. So here will now be what do I use yesterday? Okay, under PM. Under PM. So I'll just change this again. Just about name convention. So under underscore. Okay, remove this. Down. Oops. Okay. Then let's create this first. So I'll call this one month. I just say month underscore new under divide under count minus other PM comma other PM very close. So I'll create the color now, the color code. Okay. So this color I'm creating, I'm going to use it to modify my KPI indicators. So I'll call it color report. So I'll use switch. True. So if under is greater than 0, return green, close. And if order is less than 0, comma, return red, comma, so else return black. Nice. 0, 0. Okay. So we are done with this. So we move to AOV. We do the same thing. Okay. I'll call it AOV. So instead of on, I'll change it to AOV. AOV. So here should be average under count. That is the one we first calculated. Here should be AOV. AOV PM. Okay, so I'll replace this with the new name I've given to it. Is AOV. Oh, AOV underscore. Then AOV. AOV. Sorry, AOV, this AOV minus previous AOV. Why isn't that clicking? Sorry, I'm trying to hear where the error is coming from. Sorry, 1 minute. Okay, so let me add let me add another underscore. Let's see if it is where the issue is coming from. So, okay, previous month. Okay, so we are done with this. So the next one, we are going to create a silver month. I'll call this new underscore AOV. First, that is divide average minus previous AOV, comma, previous AOV, close. So the color now, let's liquid the color. AOV color. So we use switch. Let's call this true. Comma. If greater than 0, comma, return what? Green, close. And if AOV. So okay. Less than 0, comma, return what? Red. Else return blank 0, 0, 0. Okay, so let's go back to our main so we are going to add all these measures we have created. So let's start from the let's do everything from the overview page. Then we can copy and paste to the next page. So we are going to add it as our reference label. So for the revenue, total revenue, I will go on, click on this, go to reference labels of, so I can add, I'll go straight to revenue. I need previous revenue, previous year. I need variance, and I need month over month. So, okay. Same thing to these two. I'll add total on the previous variance and okay. Then same thing. Average order else. Previous variance on the month. Not this. Month over month. All right. Then the same thing, I'll add to this again. On the previous month, variance. Okay, so let's select everything together and do some editing. I want to remove the background. I want to turn all the background of the whole API. I don't need all the background. I need this. I need this. So okay. I don't need border. The value, let me increase it to 14 to really affect the Fox one. So let me do it one after the other. 14. Okay, so I need to add the reference background to this. Let's see. Translator. So then I want to give it the gap. I want it to have the same space between the reference. Then the shape too. I want to make the shape, the down one, the bottom left corner, I want to make it 15. Then the bottom right, I want to make it 15. All right, so then the layout. Okay, I think I'm okay with this. Bounding, okay, gap. So I want to make the gap to be 8 so that it can be readable. So we can do some little formatting on this. Then later when we are done with this, I think everything will be quite okay. Previous revenue. Okay. Come to this previous revenue. So I already know that everything on this card is under what? Under revenue. So I don't need to indicate revenue for the reference label again. So I'll increase the 4 to 14. Then the value, I think, is already in 14. So no need to touch. Then okay, I can reduce the decimal to 2. Yeah. Then I'll do the second one, the variance. So I'll custom. So I'll call this. Yeah. So I want to, there's one thing I usually use. There is this code I use. So they call it Delta. So you can search for it. You can use Google to look for it. Delta symbol. And just copy it and add it. It represents a change. So I can just copy it from here. I change the previous. Fuck. Everybody liar. So okay, I'll increase to 14. I can name this versus PM, or I can leave it just MWM. I can name it like versus PM. I think this should be okay. So I'll rename this to, sorry, I'll increase the 4 to 14. Then coming to this, we are going to add the color we created before, so that when the previous month revenue is less than is greater than the current year, it should show in what? Negative. So we are going to add the color to it. You use this place, click on it, go to field value, change it to, just go straight to, I think this color ref. So then we are done with this. We repeat the same process on this, for this site too. Under PM, change it to custom, increase it previous month. Increase it to 14. Okay, I think the variance, change it to this. I think, okay. PM, I don't know why it changed there, so we need to confirm if our calculation or be our measure is correct later. I think it shouldn't show 0. So we create for the one for M, that is the MWM. Change it to the, like I said before, we are using versus previous. I'll change it to 14. Then I will use the color too. That is for quantity. Voila. Hey God. Okay, let me undo. I think something is wrong here. Previous months. PM quantity. What do we have? Total quantity. Okay. Okay. Then month over month. Oh. PM quantity. PM quantity. I think this is where the problem is coming from. Let's see. Okay, total quantity. Not really sure. Let's see. Color. New quantity. Okay. 1, 2. Month over month. Open bracket. G21 underscore minus key, PM GT1, PM KT1, 0. It should be correct now. So why am I having this? It's okay. That should be the previous month issue. That should be previous month issue. Little it added. It add should be working perfect. Okay, so let's do the others first. Let me see where the error is coming from. Let me quickly finish this one before I come back to it. Cannot continue remain on this. Okay. Okay. Then the value is okay. Then the variance change to custom PM. Okay. Okay. Button. Previous months. Okay. So let's add the color to this. What am I working on? Okay, AOV. Okay. Okay. Instead of quantity, I put I use undercount instead of quantity. That is why I'm having this issue. Oh, shiggy. Quantity. Think. Okay. Previous variance. Okay. month. Quantity, I would like to see everything. Let me use custom. 4 months. Okay. Then previous months. Change the previous months. I'll change this to 14 to 14. And I also like to display everything. So I'll change to custom. Okay. VSPM. Change this to 14 to. Change this to 14 to. That is the value. So after this, let's apply the color to see if we are still having the same issue. I don't think we're going to have the same issue again because we have okay. Not quantity. Okay. Quantity. I'll come back to it. Let's focus on this first. Okay. Then I will change value. I want it to display in full. Okay. This is not the way it should. Then the variance, so change this to custom too. Yeah. It's custom. Okay. 14. Okay. Uh, you think we're having issue with previous month calculation. So let me go back and check previous month and that previous month. Everything is okay now. So where the error is coming from? Where the error is coming from? Okay. Oh, like 2021 May. No, there is no way we can have something like this is working perfectly, but this one is not working. Count. Sorry, I'm trying to rectify the issue where the error is coming from. Previous month, on that previous month. Okay. Okay. Month. Okay. It's not connected, or why am I having this issue? Why? It's the same thing. So why is it showing like this? Two problem at the same time. Okay. Account. Okay. month over month quantity. Calculation using cycle calculation major new monthly quantity cannot convert the value of type text. Okay. Other count. Sorry. This calculation error in measure. Calculation measures most manual quantity cannot convert to. Okay. Here's my previous month again. Oh, no time. Lost this. Okay. Should be whole number. It's the measure. Sorry. Let me see what I can do with this. Minus under PM, comma, underscore PM. Like this one is coming from. No, yeah. Zero. So let's add it to this first. Is it showing 0, 0? So God, on this long cover, that PM. Okay, what have we to? Let me change this to PM on the then the count. I think this is correct. Count this. Cannot be the same. Cannot be the same. Okay. There is no way we can have the same this. In that count. No way we can have the same previous, the same year. No. Something is wrong somewhere. There is no way I can have 2020. Let me create another this thing. Still cannot. This thing count. Fat. So okay. So if I should change this, we just count. Okay. All right. I think I'll see where the error is coming from. So let me go back to my under counts. Oh, hey, Jesus Christ. Fat number notice. Okay. So on that count, then month over month. It's this error now. The calculation error major was non constant and not be convert to value. To value. This is what I should have. Type text. Let's check the previous on the month 0 0 equal to divide total quantity minus previous quantity, previous quantity 0. So I'll come to the corner. Hey, devil. Situation thing. Text. This is what I'm dealing with. Which can but so this one will be rectified. So it's for the quantity now. Oh, copy paste. So quantity. Okay. The variance. And give it. Okay, I think everything will be fine now. Then go to the value and see what I can do. Okay, so let me the quantity. Let me go to the quantity. Change this. Quantity, total value, previous. This is the code that has been giving me issues this morning. This is what have been giving me the issue. God. New quantity. Okay. Your head. That'll be my head. Okay, so we have created all our KPI now. So this could really disturb my life. So let's continue from order. So let's edit this. So I want to exercises. I don't need title. I'll increase the size to 12 or make it 14 or 12. Okay, 12 is okay. I don't need title. Then going to y-axis, I don't need title too. I want it to be 12 too. Then this we have a quantity, we have a, so then let's remove the grid line. I don't need it. Then the color, sorry, the line color, where is the line color? I don't like this. So let's do something that I don't like it. Now let's make it smooth. Then the color, I think I have, let's make use of this. Then coming to this. Yeah, if I'm creating a report, so seeing my my label going like this, I don't like it. So let's do something about it. Let's add the new column to this. Let's I'll call it half month. I want everything to be in half month equals to format, open size date, comma, open bracket. I just need just 3 of the name. So I'll drag it to it now. I'll replace it with this half month. So everything is now okay. So I'm still going back. I want to sort it. I want to sort this column based on this month number. So I'll sort this by month number. Then, so this month number is already be sorted from A to Z. So coming to this again, I'll sort it based on half month. And see it's from December. That's from, I'll make it to from, I'll send it to December, January, February. Okay, all right. So the next one is this table. We have a quantity, amount spent, AOV. Yeah, I think we need to add the total on the each customer. Total under each customer asks for it. I will add it before the so. Then I want to modify the table too. I will go to specific. Yeah, I think here. So for customers thing, I want it to start from the left alignment. Then let's go to quantity. I want quantity, both the heading and the values to be at the center. Then same thing to amount spent. I want it to be at the center. AOV, I want it to be at the center too. Under count, I want it to be at the center too. Then customer rank, I want it to be at the center too. And I can just do some enlarge it.
Yeah, Mr. Dixon.
Present.
Sorry. Yeah, I understand the fact that the formula actually took our time, but then we can actually try as much as possible to take our time to ensure that our project is being perfected rather. So please let's take our time.
No problem, no problem. We are on it already, so we have to finish what we started.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So I'll turn this off. I don't need title. Let me increase it to 12. Then the layout. So let me just let there be space. On the x-axis, let's make it 12. I don't need the title. So let me go to the back and let me use this color here. Then the layout, space between category, I think I should just increase this more. Then you can see there are some product description that they are shrinking. So we need to make it visible so that the end user can see it clearly. So where can we do that? Let me go straight to the space between x-axis. I would be on this. So you can increase the maximum. I think this is quite okay. So, okay. Then let me add the trend line, sorry, the average line, so that we can use it for comparison, like the more that we are able to meet the average sales or average revenue. Go to the line, change. I don't like this color. I think I go with this. Yeah. Let me increase it to 85. Sorry, 35 will be fine. Then I'll send it back instead of font. The data label, I want to show the data label. Okay, I think from left is quite okay. So I want it to be showing both, not just the value. Then I want it to use blank. Okay. All right, don't worry, we're almost done. So the next thing I'll do, I'll just turn off the effect background because I created this thing already. So we just go and download it. Just on it. So with this, coming to performance, we don't need all this again. We can we'll bring in the one we created from it. Don't need all this. So we can just copy and paste. And copy. And paste. Come to this too. Paste. So let's go back to performance and do some. Okay. So coming to this, I don't need background. So X size is increase it to 12. May not work. I don't need title. Do I really need this? Turn it off totally. Then the color, I think I should go with the color I'll be using. So to work with company color, then this again, we have total quantity. So let's go to grid. Let's change the border color to something related to, let me make it this. So go to option, the pro pounding, I'll make it 12. I want it to be showing clearly. Then I don't need total. Then this, we're going to change it to let's change it to change in previous. I think I copied this before. Copy this. Come back here. Paste. Okay, so we change it to previous, the change in previous year. So then this, I think this is quite okay. Month over month. Let's add growth. So this, I think only quantity will be okay. Then the product description. Then let's add AOV. That is the product average undervalue, AOV Sorry. Operation. AOV. Okay, so let's arrange it. So we can do some formatting too. Specific. Yeah, description can still start from the left alignment. So let's go straight to the quantity. I want my quantity to be at the center, the quantity of the product, the total revenue generated from the item, center, PM, center, previous, center, then the month-over-month sales growth. AOV. So I think we are done with this. Then we go to okay, let me quickly remove the okay, I've done this. I haven't done this. So coming to this again, I've turned this off. Then the exercises, turn the title off. We'll make it 12. Then okay. Then the last page, let's go there. Okay. Turn it off. Then increase the total. And same thing to this. Oh, it's okay. It's time. Then I don't need the so the color. Let me quickly turn it to the back color to the color I've been using. Okay. Same thing to this. Change it to this color. Then 12. I don't need this. 12. I don't need this. Okay, so coming to this again, a few color. So I'm going to turn on the gradient color. I'll turn it on like this. Maximum should be this. I really need this. Maybe I should turn it off. I think this is quite okay. Okay. So then let me quickly turn off the the background. Okay, so let's go back to our main page. So I created the background for this. Let me quickly, I can't take you people through how I created this. I created it from Figma. So you can use PowerPoint to create your own. If you know how to use PowerPoint very well, you can also use Figma. So I've already created it before. This is my overview, performance, and so let me, I'll export it so that then performance. In the region. Okay. Background. Let's get this. Change it to fresh. So I just need to fit in to even the background are still not delete. Well, color background. Okay. Then I want to make this to be that is the color value to be want to show everything. So I don't want to show half of it. Display custom. Okay. Same thing to this. Okay. So let me quickly work on this again. Where is this card? Card layout. So I want to have it sorted. Yeah, I think this is quite okay. Right? No. Sorted. Then the call outs, the call outs label. Call out label. I want to increase it to 16. Okay. So let me copy it because the one I pasted there before, I didn't do all this formatting. I just made now. Instead of order count, I think total order would be okay. Let's change it to total order. Total order. Then let me remove this. Okay. We are heading somewhere. Copy. Okay. Then I'll arrange this two. I don't need grid line. I don't want anything like grid line on this. So we come back to this later. Let's go and import this for the others. So we have created it. I have already downloaded those the background already. So what I'll just need just to bring in it is this one. Strange. Yeah. So then I'll turn off the border. Then go back to the callouts. So I'll change it to white. Okay. Then I can centralize the alignment. Okay. Okay. So I can group it together. Go to format. Okay. So let's add it. Title to it. Uncompleted. Um, under completed rate. Change it to 16. So then let me work on this again. Then I think this look tiny. Let me check the value of it 14. Okay, yeah, I think it's far better. Uh, so this is fine here. So if I should select this, select this. Okay, so coming to this again. Let's add this. Let's check if it needs formatting the text. And it'll be okay. I think it's okay. So let's move to the third page. So let's check. Okay. Then what else? This needs to turn off. Okay, let me see this. So now we are almost done. We are almost done. We'll soon finish. So the next thing we are going to do, okay, let me quickly increase the title to 16. I don't know if we are able to edit the title, but let me just quickly increase the 16. Because I have to maintain the same font size for the title. So, I need this again. Then coming to this, I was talking about this is these top 5 customers. So we need to top 5 customers name. So let's touch it. Let's call it top 5 customers by total. By amount spent. Okay. Save. Then so I made this statement here that we are going to add bottom 5. So let's quickly add it. So how are we going about it? We can just copy this and paste. So we have 2 of it now. Go back to our filter pane. Instead of top, we change it to bottom 5. So then that will take us to we're going to make use of a bookmark. Let's go to view, bookmark selection. I don't need this. So the first bookmark, I'll call this one top 5. Second one, I'll call it bottom 5. Okay. So all I want this bookmark to be just to display. I don't want it to affect the data. So I will check this. Only selected visuals. So it will only work with these 2 visuals. So it doesn't affect any others. So because of that, check. Select only selected one. So I have top and bottom now. So let's see this one that is bottom. So to be careful with it. Okay, so this is the one that is bottom. So let me change the title to bottom 5. So please, you can take note of this when you are using bookmark. So like I said before, what I want this bookmark to be just to display, so it doesn't affect the data. So because of that, I'll check the data, it just to display, and it's only work with this current page and only the selected visuals. So same thing to the second one too. So I think I can group it, I can group them together so that I will know just for. So I'll call it, just give it C. So now I'm selecting the two now. I want it if this one is active, if bottom 5 is active, top 5 will not be showing. So if top 5 is displaying, bottom 5 will not be displaying. So I'll select the both, select this, I will check this. So you can see that it's only top 5 that is showing. So I'll come to the top 5. Sorry. So okay. So I'll update it. I'll click on update. Then uncheck this. Select the 2 again. Close this. Uncheck this. So update bottom 5. So now you can see that if I select, so what am I going to do next? I'm going to insert a new empty a blank button to bring in those. So what shall we do? I don't need icon, I don't need border. I'll turn on my text. So I'll call this one top 5. I think top 5. It would have better if we should have used dynamic title, but no time to do that. So I will increase this to 16. Okay. Then I'll copy this, paste. So the second one should be bottom 5. So right, okay. So I'll turn the action on. I'll connect it with the bookmark I've created. So for this bottom 5 now, I'll select the bookmark now should be what? Bottom 5. Then this, I'll turn the action on. This should be top 5. So let's experiment it if it's really working. So top 5, bottom 5. So I think it's working perfectly. All I just need just to modify it. So let me quickly add background color. Sorry, I'm in few color. Shade of white. Let me add this to it. Then 100, 0. Then the text should be white. Want it to be white too. So and let's go back to the overview again. So we are going to add a page navigator whereby we can use we can navigate through this page navigator to enter any page. So still the same process, nothing different. We're going to use the same what did they call it? Blank. So I don't need border. Just increase it. Just want it to size this. Then I'll copy, paste, 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 paste. Delete. So then we are going to do something. We're going to add two tips so that in case maybe you are sending it out, end user can easily understand it. I'll call this overview. Overview. So I'll call this performance. Performance. Just resize it more at the center. And I'll call this customer. Customer. Analysis. So this is going to be my slider. So we will still come back to it. So let's finish this one first. Call it this my slider. So you can select it, you can group them together so that they can be working one-on-one. So now we're going to link it up to each page. Since we are in an overview page, so there is no need to link up this. So we go to the next one. That is the performance. So we come to this action, change it from back to what? To page navigation. Destination, that is performance. Then for region, for customers and regions, you change it to page navigation. So now we can copy this. Come to performance, paste it. Come to customer region, you can paste it too. So now we are going to connect this now for the overview. Now, since we didn't link it up with the particular page, that is the overview page before, so we are going to link it up with this now, so that if I click on this now, it will take me to performance. If I click on overview, you take me to overview. So let me go back to performance because I need to link I think overview has not been linked. Overview, so that if I select overview, you take me to overview. So we are done with this now. So let's work on this again. Let's modify this. Let me reduce it. Slicer header, I don't need it. Border. Do I have anything like border here? One am I able to use? Change it to this. Turn it off. Border. Then coming to the value, okay, let me make it 14. Then the layout. Okay, make it center. So coming to the button, let's see what we can do with it. So when selected, I want the background to be let me see it clearly. Sorry, let me use this. So when select, I want it to be like this. Then panding. Okay. 0, 0. So then default. Bring it to custom. Okay. 0, 0. So okay. So we can copy this. Paste it to the next page. Don't synchronize. Don't synchronize. Then we are going to create another button that we are going to use to refresh our dashboard. Whenever we make any selection, like if you filter, we use it to clear the filter. So we're going to make use of the same button to insights. I'm going to create a new button. of, so let's just use instead of applying button. So I will type reset, make it 16. So the default color should be white. Yeah, I think white will be fine. I don't need icon. Do I need border for this? Then the fill color, I'll turn it on. Style. Sorry, shape. I want just okay. Nice 4. So we're going to create another bookmark. We'll call it reset button. So what this one does is that this one can only I want it to just affect the data, not the display, and to affect entire visuals. So we're going to create this each page by page. So I will call this one, let's go, overview. Nice overview. Yeah, before you update it, make sure that all filters are clear. So I think I should use, let me make sure that this can be selected. Let me change the setting. Slider setting for single selection. I'll make it single selection. Make it single selection. So now I can update it now. Then after that, I will link it up with this bookmark I created. So I'll just turn it off, change it to bookmark. Yeah, reset button. So like if I select, so I can use it to play it. So I think it's working perfectly. So we don't need to create, we can just copy this again. Copy this, go to this, go to overview, paste. Paste. So let's setting, make it Fox. So I'll add another bookmark. I'll call it reset button cost. I want it to affect that and not display. So I will check display. I think everything is all right here. I'll update it. Like if I select this, oh, okay. We didn't link it up yet, so that is why it's not working. So let me connect it. Let me connect it to the new one. All right, I think it's working now. So if I select this, all right, perfect. Then the same thing to the performance. Let's add performance on too. Reset button, performance. Then this. Okay. So I'll update it, then connect it. Okay. So if I should, so I'll be able to reset it. All right, so it's working perfectly. Now, we haven't created our title, we haven't created our we haven't created some of our filter. So we're almost done, so it doesn't take much time. So let's manage and complete this work once and for all. Let me just group this together first. Which title? Let's give it a title. Give our dashboard title. What should I call it? Let's see. On the sales performance. Don't know if it goes well. Performance. Or that sales performance. I think. So let me make it 28. Increase it, make it 30. In fact, turn it off. Okay. I'm not okay with the title, but let's go with it. Let's go with it. Um, so let's create this slicer. So let's add the slicer to it. Let's add some slicer that whereby we can be for overview. For overview, let me check the slicer we can use. For overview, we need so if we are going to add months. No, it's affecting this particular visual. So definitely to affect our interactivity. So what are we going to do? We can deactivate the interactivity between this and this. How are we going about it? Go to format, edit interaction. I don't want it to affect this. Yeah, so okay. I want to change it to drop down. Drop down. Um, value. Let me increase it to 14. Then another thing I would like to add again is region. So I'll copy this, paste. I think it's region name. So, no. State. So I can select like this. So okay. Yeah, so we're going to add another bookmark whereby we can be hiding this. I don't want to see it like this. I want the situation whereby when we click on this slicer to now show the slicer that fall under like 1, 2, 3. We can have like 4, 5 slicer. So I'm still going to make use of bookmark too. Nice reset. So we call this one, the first one will be slicer show. So what this one does is just to display the slicer, then the second one just to close it. So if you select close to hide the call it slicer reset. So let me add overview. Overview. Yeah, I don't want it to affect the data. So I'll check. It only work with the selected visual and only in the current page. Don't work to affect this. Undo this. Okay. So I'm going to group these together. I'm going to group it. Okay, so then I'll add a new button. Let's add it here. Style or turn the don't want border. I want so text now. So we all know that X or star represent close. So we're going to make use of star. I'll just increase the font. So let's make it 20. Then I'll make it bold so that it can be seen very well. Then I'll okay. Then I'll change the font color. Let's go with red. I think. Sorry. I think red is FF00. I guess so. FF000. I think it's red. Yeah. Okay. Let's bring it close to it more. So we are going to add the two tips too. Two tips, like two tips. Okay, so I'll copy this. I'll copy them. Paste. Don't. Paste. Oh, it's only one. Let me copy it again. Select, copy. Okay, let's copy the other ones and paste. So that's paste. Paste. So let's go back again to the overview. Guys, for the one of overview. So we are going to this group. This and this is. So I will need to add this button to this group. So I want them to be in the same group so that if I select this, if I should select this, it will display everything. So if I should click on this close to close everything. So now let's quickly do that. Since they are group. Okay, so I'll select it, slicer show, I will update it, then I'll hide it, then slicer reset, I'll update it. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to connect this Fox one. This, so we link it up with, we change it to bookmark, go to slicer show. So if I should click on it, it will display. So let's test it first. Oh, it doesn't work. So show. Then, so for this, so I'm going to link it up with reset bookmark. Reset. So if I should click on it, okay. Okay, so it's working perfectly now. Then okay. Then don't forget when you have done like this. So you need to update this your reset so that it can work with the new slide. The new slicer you added. So you go to reset. That is for overview now. I'll update this. So even though I selected month, even though I close it, it will still remain the same thing. So if I open it back, you can see that it still be selected. You can see the month I selected is still be showing this. So, but if you click on reset, see, I've reset everything. Then we are done with this. So we go, I think we need this month region for this. So for performance, what should we use? So for performance, we need, okay, I've already add months. Okay, this one is okay, no need. So let me add this. Okay, I'm doing the same group already. Let me add this to the same group with them. Okay, so we are going to create, this one is for overview, so we're going to create for the one for performance. Slicer. Slicer reset. Nice for performance. So this P represent performance. So I'm just coding it. I don't want it to affect the data, like I said before. To only like the data, only the selected visual. Only the selected visual. So now we know that this is a group of this now. So for sure, now let's update slicers for show, update. Then reset. So let's click on show. So that's to then I'm going to link it up again. Let's connect it to let's connect it. Yeah, myself. Sorry. Let's connect it. Instead of overview, change it to performance. Then I think let's click on it. Still not showing. So okay. Click on this. Then you link this one again to the new one we created. That is the last one. So let me test it if it is working. Okay. So update. Okay. Click on this. It's not working. Oh, taking me back to overview. I think I need to check something there. Let me go back again. Oh, bookmark. Slider show. Okay. All right. Close. Show. Close. So we move to the last page. Okay. The last page now. So let me quickly add this button. I think it was okay. So select it. Then I need to add another one so that slicer show. Let's call it CU. Slicer reset. I think we dropped something. Okay, let me finish this first. So don't affect it. Only selected visual. Affect it. Only selected visual. So now the box one. Okay. Then hide it for the reset. So let's connect it. Customer slicer. Then, so let me show it first. Allow with bookmark. Okay. So I want to connect this again. The last one. Okay. Delete. I don't. Delete. Then, so since we need months, since we have region visual on this, we don't need to have a region slicer again. So what we are going to do, we are going to change it to region. Okay, let's add products. Let's add products so that we can see, okay, how the product that is performing in each region. So let's add product description. Let's add products instead of region. Okay. Then, like I said before, I need to update it update the reset button for each one I work on. Since so I'll just this one is third one, so that is for the customer update, so that if I should filter it will work with it. So I can close it. Then the same thing to the performance page. Let me check if let me check. Okay. Okay, let me quickly put everything here in a group. Let me group them so that call it slicer or slicers something. So yeah, we're almost there. We are almost there. We are almost there. I want to add um marker to these line charts. We are almost there. We are almost there. Just it's 5 o'clock already. Show marker.
Mr. Dixon, you can continue.
Let's make it 7. Okay. Then let's show data label. Yeah. Let's show data label. Yes. Turn it on. The value. Let me increase it to 12. Sorry. 12. And I want it to be position outside bit. Shuku. Outside end. Okay. Okay, this we need to add data label. Outside edge. Okay. All right. Let's go to the third page. Okay. Okay. And yeah, for bottom 5, I want to rearrange the order. I want it to start from the lowest, that is the least one, to the highest. So I need to change it. That is going to be from ascending. Yeah, so I want it to be in this format. This for bottom 5. This is the least customer that spend little with us. That thing, let me do some layouts. Make it 30. So it's same thing to these two. So coming to these two, I think I need to increase the space between it. Then do I need grid line? No. So instead of grid line, I think I will add so let me quickly add the data label first before I'll add. So these are amounts we have. You see the total revenue generated from each region. So we can see it here now. So then I would like to add the average line so that, because okay, which region doesn't meet the average sales of each month or depend on the filter we selected. So let me quickly add it to it. So I'll call it AVG. Let's go with this. Let's make it 45. Send it behind. So I'll add label. I'll make everything to show. I think I should send it to the right. Okay. I'm gonna look into this again. Color. It should be white, not. Oh, that first color is okay. Okay. And this color, I don't like this color. Okay, this one is very close, but this blue color for customer club, I want to go and check something from the performance side. Let's go back to performance. Coming to this. So you can see that the color for club. So let's look for something different for the color, the markers color. Let's look for something different. The color, what should I use? I want something that, okay, so if I should use this, so I'll copy this because of color coding, so that if you can, if you see here, if you see, if club is blue, so if you come to the customer, sorry, if you come to the customers and regionals, regionals page, and you want to see the customers type here, and you know, times color help us when we are reading a report. So let's change the club color to, okay. So then total revenue by region, I think is okay. Total revenue by, all these name are states, by states, or I can change it to location. Revenue by state. State. Then bottom five customers by amount spent. Let's make this Okay. Okay. Total revenue by customers type. So I would have loved to add a correlation coefficient to this, but let's just work with this. Let's stop here. Let's work with just what we have here. Let's go back. Sorry. I want to format the title total revenue by warehouse instead of warehouse code. Let's change it to total revenue by warehouse. And then let's say quantity versus revenue by customer. Quantity versus revenue by customers. Or let's go back to the question we are using again. Are there noticeable difference between sales performance? No, not this. How does quantity and sales value? Okay, or we can say let's use question as a heading there. Let's say is there a relationship or the relationship between, what do you think? Um is there a relationship between sales of quantity, volume sales, and the revenue? I think this might be, I think this is more better than warehouse. So let's go to the last page, the first page. So I'll change this total revenue, total or monthly something. Total revenue monthly trading or something like trading. Okay, that was 16. Then this change it to total revenue by products instead of, let's remove prescription. total revenue by products. Uh, so I think we can go with this. We are able to come up with this and go with this. Switch back and go like this. Sorry. Um, okay. Okay. Then let's sort it based on the highest revenue. So 2020 plus oh, sorry, we have to work on this. You know, we changed the quantity before, so we need to rework on the reference label. Let's quickly do that. Okay, and it's okay. Previous month. Um, previous month. And then I'm not even bothering myself instead of copy it from here. Okay, I'll just copy this. Let me do it one after that because of Okay, so we are done today. So I want to say something I'll hand over to Zainab. Um, Let me call it like just takeaway. When you are doing a project, every project you are doing, there must be a challenge that you may encounter while you are working on the project. So if you look at this project, I've been working since yesterday. I think you have encountered like two problems. So today's one is even worse. So uh, we are we encountered code error. So of which the error is from me. Yeah, I used the wrong measure that I should use. So if care is not taken, this error can be, you can spend like 2 or 3 days on this error if you are not careful enough. So always know that anytime you are doing project, know that you may encounter error, but the good thing is that always have solution to it. And again, the last thing I would like to talk about is that, when we are creating a report or a dashboard, it's not how much or it's not how plenty visual you have on a page that matters. What matters most is how your visual answer problem or solve the problem that you are having at hand. So it doesn't matter like having 7 or 10 visuals on the page. It doesn't help. So what really matters, just focus on the point and the objective. And if you look at it, if you should go back to our business piston we have been working with since yesterday. So the first one talks about overview, of which we are working overview. That is just the executive summary. So it's all about where majorly the stakeholder always look into it. Then, God. Then another thing, there's what we call high level of data analysis. High level of data analysis. So, like majorly when you are working with a stakeholder, they majorly concentrate on the revenue. So, because of that, always start with what is most important, so that it can keep or it can draw the attentions of those stakeholders. Then, oh God, how am I going to do this? This should be here. Yeah, this should be here because I have revenue, total quantity, total order before average order. So let me quickly change it. Okay, save. Same thing to the third page. Oh. And again, some of us that used to participate data analytics challenge, always double check your work before you submit. At times we may have some error that may not know while we are working on the report. This when you are checking it back later that you'll be able to see the error. So, and meanwhile, if you have already submitted, there is no way you can resubmit again. Oh, thank you, Jesus. So, Zainab.
Well done, Mr. Dickson, I want to say a very big thank you to you. To be honest, at some point I was like, are we still doing Power BI? Because I put your knowledge actually exposed me to so many things that I have not even worked on, despite the fact that I've been working on Power BI for some time. And then regarding the issues that we encountered as a data analyst, I know for sure that there's no way you want to tell me that you've been working and data will not show you shaky at some point. I remember when I started learning Power Query, like I was working with Power Query Editor, and then the data types, I was supposed to convert it from age, from whole number to age, all those formulas, and then at top I couldn't do it, not because I don't know what to do, but for the fact that something was wrong with my data set. And then I had to call on my mentor, I had to call on my teachers that please, this as particular as I don't know what's going on. And he just had to put me through that, okay, my system was in the UK setting and this one is different things. So those are things that we encounter as a data analyst. And I believe everyone on this call who is a data analyst can also attest that data set can be at times very, very funny. Yeah, so a very big thank you for the knowledge you shared for the past 48 hours. During these 48 hours, we want to say a very big thank you to you for every knowledge you shared, every light you actually casted into us. I want to say a very big thank you. And from myself and from the community, we acknowledge your impact and your contribution to the growth of our community. I want to say a very big thank you to that. And then for those of us that would want to connect with him on LinkedIn, his name is Dickson Agbata. You can connect with him on LinkedIn. And I am very sure, hold him tight, he's a big man. You will learn from him more, even beyond this 2 days masterclass that we organized. Yeah. So I followed you, please, and I dropped you a message on LinkedIn. Please kindly reply, Mr. Dickson. Yeah, so I'll be calling on Rohima to please give us a close remark and then we'll call it a day from here. Thank you.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Mr. Dickson, thank you once again for being here, for keeping to your promise and impacting your knowledge in us. Really appreciate it. It's been a wonderful 3 hours, 30 minutes. This is a marathon you just did today. I know it's not easy, today plus yesterday, but we want to thank you. And thank everyone who has stayed on the call. Yeah, many started, but they dropped off. For all those who remain, thank you. And I pray that we'll get something out of it, that we'll go back and try to replicate our own dashboards. And like Zainab also said, we are going to connect with you on LinkedIn too, and watch every one of us climb the ladder by his grace. So thank you so much once more, and have a nice weekend.
Thank you, and you too.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah. So Mr. Dixon, we have a request. So we need the PowerPoint slide and the DAX formula. Is it okay for us?
Sorry? Okay, the DAX formula.
Yes, the DAX formula and the Power BI slide. Can you please share it?
Power BI, sorry, the big man.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll add this.
Yes, we need the file, sir. And then yes, I want to call on the founder of CodeSphere from our communities. I think he has some announcements to make.
Okay, let me add together.
Trying to reach him, but then I believe he will pass the information via our chat. So yeah, thank you very much for this call. Thank you, Mr. Dixon. Thank you for those of us that stayed up to the end.
Zainab, one minute, please.
Okay.
Zainab, just 1 minute, please.
Okay.
Please, sorry for interrupting. Someone asked a question in the chat earlier on.
Yeah, that's
Kende
what I was going
Abdulaziz.
to
I don't
address.
know if you
Yes.
can take. Okay, yes, just one or two questions. All right, thank you so much.
Yeah. So the first question I'll be taking is from Kehinde Abdulaziz. I saw your questions on the chat box. So yeah, you can go ahead and ask your question, and then I'll take one more other person and we'll call it a day from here, please. You can unmute yourself and speak, Kehinde.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much, Mr. Dixon, for this amazing session. It was it was really insightful. Like at some point, I was also just thank you very much. So the main question is regarding bookmark. Can you briefly explain the trick behind it? Because I see you use the bookmark so well, so I don't know if there's any trick behind it. Thank you very much, sir.
No trick. Bookmark is very easy. So let me go back. It's very easy to use if you understand it very well. So okay. Bookmark is very easy. So like I said before, like if you see these three dots, if you click on it, you see option like data, display, current page, all
Um,
visual.
Sorry, Mr. Dixon. I don't know, but then I can't see your screen. I don't know if that applies to
Oh,
everyone. Yes.
sorry.
Yes.
It's
I'll
not
stop
visible.
sharing.
I also do not see it.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess everyone can see the screen, right? So
Yes.
all right. So if you look at if you look at this one, and this is a new one I just added, right? If you look at these three dots, if you click on it, there are some options here, like we have data. So what this one does is that if you are using this bookmark now, so it will definitely affect the visual, like this. So if I should uncheck this, it means it will not affect anything on the visual. Then, so if I leave it all visuals, if I leave it all visual, definitely affect everything on this page. I don't know if you are getting it. It will affect everything on this page. But if I should change it to selected, sorry, if I should change it to selected visual, so it will only work with only the selected ones. And how can you select those visual that you want to use? Like you can go to your selection. So that is why if you look at this up here, let me check this. I make bookmark and selection word active. So like if I want to work with these two visual, I have to select both. How can I select the both? I'll first of all select one, hold down my control shift and select the second one. So if I need to hide one or hide anyone, I can just click on this. Always make sure that you select the two if you are using selected ones. But if you are using all visual, you don't need to select. You can just go ahead and do whatever. So if you remember when I created the reset button, reset button affects all the visuals or everything, every element on this page except the text. So if you look at it now, all data, I uncheck display because I don't want it to affect anything related display, like this now, like this slicer is one of display. So I don't want it to affect it. So that is the trick behind it, nothing much. Just if you understand how to use it, it's very simple. It's very easy. And the good thing about it is that if you struggle to learn it, it will be part of you, because I could remember when I learned it, I didn't watch YouTube and nobody taught me. I was just cracking my brain so it is part of me now. So I believe that it's going to be part of you too.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Dixon. Yeah. So the second question I'll be taking is from Musa Sanya, and I can see your hands raised. And that's the last question for today. So Musa, you can unmute and ask the question.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good
I'm
afternoon.
looking for the PowerPoint, the background of the Power BI that we did. So if you can have the PowerPoint, send it to our email or our the community.
Okay, so
Yeah,
are you seeing the Power BI Figma?
No,
yeah, you need the
yes, yes.
background. He's talking about
Yeah,
the
Yes.
okay. It's we are that was what I requested for you. So we are going to send it to you guys. I don't know, but then I am very sure every material will be actually be accessible while the recording, which is on our YouTube page. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Dixon. And I pray that you continue to climb the ladder in this profession. Thank you very much. You've been so helpful and impactful. In fact, I need to start going back to learn Power BI at this point because I was lost at some point, to be honest. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you everyone who joined this call. Thank you everyone who stayed up to this time. I believe that we'll be able to take one or two lessons from here, and I believe it's going to actually impact us in our day-to-day operations as a data analyst. Thank you, and have a nice day. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye. Thank you, everyone.